Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. It's a little more local history. This is a letter from the First Baptist Church of Manchog, dated February 26, 1975. Dear friends, it was voted in 1972 by the members of the First Baptist Church of Manchog that the St. Paul's Cemetery, we've been there, be turned over to the town of Sutton. To put this into action, an article has been prepared which will appear in the town warrant to be voted on at the annual town meeting. In discussion with the cemetery commissioners, we find that members and friends who have relatives buried there should be requested to purchase perpetual care for their lots at a price of $100 per lot. Hereafter, any lots purchased will be assessed $100 each as perpetual care is required by the town. $100 each as perpetual care is required by the town. Would you please discuss this with your families and make any payments in care of the Manchog First Baptist Church? Later, if the townspeople accept the cemetery, payments can be made to the town of Sutton. At the present time, Dr. Couillard's lot is the only perpetual care lot. Since 1955, the First Baptist Church of Manchog has assumed all expenses for the care of the cemetery. Please mail any checks to me or contact me concerning this matter. Church Clerk, Mrs. Axel Peterson, 91 Ennis Road, North Oxford. And it is signed, yours sincerely, Mrs. Axel Peterson, Clerk. And it says the check was sent on 4/9/75. That was the check from my great uncle to have perpetual care of his parents' plot, which would include his sister, my grandmother. So perpetual care has been paid for our plot. So if there's any doubt, I have the proof right here at the bottom. Well, I'm assuming that Minnie wrote that. That's good to have. And I actually am I made a copy of this to keep, but I'm going to keep the original and give the copy to the family because I need this more than they do. I live here, they don't. So, and not only that, but Minnie and Uncle David aren't buried there. So I'll give them the copy. And keep the original. So yeah, that's the cemetery in Manchog that we went to when I fell. We've been there a couple of times, but yeah. I'll post that video. I have to stop that. Okay, there we go. Because that's driving me nuts. Here we go. Okay. Turning YouTube off. Okay. Because that is going to drive me absolutely crazy. So I turned YouTube off. There. I have too many YouTube notifications to I have the YouTube notifications on my watch. That will drive me insane. Anyway, yeah. So this is important. It shows the perpetual care has been paid. And this would have been good to have when they were burning on the cemetery plots and told us, well, there was no family alive. Doesn't matter. You gotta follow your town bylaws. And it's in the bylaws. And now I'm starting to sound like Jeremy. He's been having quite the interesting, I don't know what to call it, issues with his town in Florida, Otter Creek. They jokingly call it Otter Creek because the name of the town is Otter Creek, O-T-T-E-R. And they call it Otter, O-D-D-E-R. And believe me, it is pretty odd. It makes me want to watch the last selectmen's meeting here in town to figure out what's going on, which I think I will do, and I will come back and make a video and tell you guys if there's anything, really interesting or controversial going on. Because the new meeting just went up. So yeah, this is staying in my possession. So the next time the town of Sutton wants to mess with that cemetery and say, there's nobody alive, doesn't matter. Even though there are people alive, it doesn't matter because this was paid. I'm just glad that he got this because we didn't. Didn't even know the church still existed then. But anyway, thank you for joining me. This one's going under genealogy because it's family history. And it's letters like this, by the way, that make things, it is local history, it's also genealogy history, that are interesting little pieces of your genealogical puzzle. So, if you have a place to bind them or something, a binder or something, keep them, if you get a hold of things like that. I also have, I know what I can do. I'm going to come back. I'm going to make a video all about my great-grandmother's series of letters on my mother's side, because there's a whole series of them. So that's going to be another video today. So we'll have 2 genealogy videos today. Those letters are priceless, and I can't believe I've never read you excerpts. And I'll explain who people are as I'm reading them. So I hope you enjoy that. I know I'm going to enjoy it. Like I said, I'll read you excerpts because if I read you all of them, it would take forever. Because she enjoyed writing to her sister. So I'll see you for that. First, I want to go over and check the selectmen's meeting because I haven't watched one in a while. So I'm going to do that. God bless you guys. Love you guys. Yeah, I'm in the same clothes because it's still raw, it's still cold, and and I just felt like being comfy. So I will see you later. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Please comment. I guess thank you. God bless you. I'll see you in a bit.